Welcome to our Tuesday, August the 8th meeting. Madam Clerk,
Commissioner Dodge?
Here.
Commissioner Rice?
Here.
Commissioner Lieberman?
here, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, County Engineer, Paul.
Good morning, Commissioners, Administrator, ladies and gentlemen. We just have one item today. It's an important one. Resolution 23-1027 to submit applications to participate in the Ohio Public Works Commission, OPWC State Capital Improvement Program, or the Local Transportation Improvement Program for project applications to be submitted for fiscal year 2025.
Move to approve. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
You're right, that is an important one. County Sheriff, Michael.
Thank you, Commissioners. Under the County Sheriff, we have Resolution 1028, authorizing a purchase from Next Request for public request software and support in an amount not to exceed $8,388.
I move to approve. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Auditor's Office.
Thank you. Under the Auditor's Office, we have Resolution 29, authorizing a purchase from Easy Vista for renewal remote management software and support services in an amount not to exceed $19,135.
Move to approve. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Monday Community Correctional Institution, Michael.
Thank you, Commissioners. Under Monday Community Correctional Institution, we have Resolution 1030, accept a grant from the Ohio Board of Regents through the Miami Valley Career Technical Center for funds being made available under the Aspire Education Program in amount of $35,000.
Move to approve. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And that's a great, Aspire's a great program.
It is.
That's great. Okay. County Administrator.
Under the County Administrator and the Clerk's Office, we have approved the minutes of the meeting on August 1st, 2023. Resolution 1031, approval of bills. Resolution 1032, approval of travel and expenses. Resolution 1033, approval of personnel actions. All three of those lists are available in the Clerk's Office.
Move to approve. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Administrative Services, Tyler.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. We have a grand total of 3 resolutions for you today, beginning with 1034. This authorizes the release of a request for proposals for home capital funding to support CDBG-DR assisted projects in Montgomery County. And the last 2 resolutions authorize change orders. The first is 1035 with Graybach LLC, general contractor for the Environmental Services Lab Project, by increasing the original amount by $29,554.85 for a revised total of $6,254,690.36, and extending the term through December 31st of 2023. And Resolution 1036 is with Calvary Contracting Incorporated, general contractor for the Rybold 4th Floor Public Defender renovation project, by increasing the original amount by $212,414.69 for a revised total of $5,568,414.69.
Move for approval. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Commissioners, if I could just add, these are 3 great projects. The DR, disaster relief, we're going to have a total of 4 major developers that we're working with. The state gave us some additional CDBG, 3 in the city of Trotwood and 1 in Harrison Township. The Environmental Services Lab, which everybody can look out the window and see the construction, that's going to be fantastic for our customers in the public that are utilizing water sewer across the county. We are the largest distributor of water sewer in the county, and having the lab and the ability to test water quality, both what is leaving our sewer system and our drinking water, is really going to be fantastic. And then the last project, we got a tremendous amount of state support for the renovation of the Public Defender's Office in the Rybold. This is a huge project for us. So, Commissioners, I just want to thank you for your support on all 3 of these projects. These are great projects for us.
Thanks, Michael, they are. Do we have a time frame yet on the public defenders?
Tyler, we have an ETA on that.
I believe it's end of this year, first part next year.
Okay, great, thanks.
Thank you.
How about the environmental services building attached to our building? How's that
The
coming?
lab.
I just looked at the roof today. It
Yeah.
looked good.
Should be by the end of the year. I think
It
they're
should.
shooting
Okay.
for November.
Good.
Yeah.
Environmental Services. Matt?
Morning, Commissioners. For Environmental Services, we have Resolution 1037, authorize an agreement for consulting services with Hazen and Sawyer for preparation of the Western Regional Water Reclamation Facility Master Plan in amount not to exceed $287,516 through November 30th, 2024. Resolution 1038, authorize a memorandum of understanding with the City of Dayton concerning the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency report requirements for sanitary sewer overflows. Resolution 1039, accept the performance bond for the Washington Glen Section 5 development in the amount of $504,240. Resolution 1040, accept the 20% performance bond for the Chick-fil-A Washington Township development in the amount of $6,820. The last one's Resolution 1041, accept the subdivider's contract from Hunter's Path LLC for the Hunter's Path Phase 2 development.
Move to approve?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Human Services. Michelle?
Good morning.
Morning.
We have Resolution 1042, authorizing the termination of the agreement with Catholic Social Services of the Miami Valley for senior outreach for eligible residents effective June 30th, 2023. Resolution 1043, accepting a grant from the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption in the amount of $368,304 for the funding of Wendy's Wonderful Kids program through June 30th, 2024. Resolution 1044, authorizing a memorandum of understanding with the Food Bank Incorporated for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program Outreach Grant Data Sharing. And Resolution 1045, extending the memorandum of understanding with the Dayton Metro Library for the Visitation Pilot Program through December 31st, 2024.
Move for approval.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And Michelle, how is the library visitation pilot program working now? Is it?
It's going really well. Being more community-based is really something that the families and the children really enjoy, kind of getting back there, especially if they have memories and history of going to the library previously. And it allows us to be engaged on a different level, so the caseworkers are out there. It's really more engaging.
Good.
More of a neutral environment.
That's nice. Thank you. Okay, Business Services. Chris?
Thank you, Commissioner. Under Business Services, I have one resolution for you under Community and Economic Development. Resolution 1046 authorizes subordination agreement with Vandalia Townhomes for the rehabilitation of affordable rental units in the city of Vandalia.
Move to approve?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And under County Commissioners, 231047 is to reappoint Maha Kashani as a joint treasurer and commissioners appointee to the Investment Advisory Committee through June 22nd of 2025. And 231048 is to reappoint Laura Standia, Jennifer Fair, Brad Rediger, and Noreen Wilhelm to the Arts and Cultural District for terms ending December 31st of 2026.
I move for approval.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And we're real thankful that we have people that still want to be on boards and commissions, and so thanks to all of them for agreeing to be reappointed. We have no comments from citizens, do we, Madam Clerk? And I will move to comments by our County Administrator. Michael?
Thank you, Commissioners. We have a great IT program at our Employment Opportunity Center in Westtown. And Chris, I'm going to cue you a little bit here afterwards to talk about it. But our IT apprenticeship program is a fantastic opportunity for individuals to gain both practical experience, develop valuable skills, and kickstart their careers. And you get an opportunity to learn and earn a valuable certification as you work in our local IT position. And we have internships within Montgomery County. We're working with Sinclair's Computer Information System program, and we use that program to take a deep dive into networking, software development, cybersecurity, and more. So, Chris, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. This is basically a collaboration between us and Sinclair Community College. The way the program essentially works, if I crush it down into a small level, is originally the people that are interested take aptitude or interest exam. They sign in, They go work with our team and Sinclair's team at the Equal Opportunity Center, also known as Westtown. Right now, we have 4 people who've been through the first part of the program, have received their first certificate, and are working with our IT team. 3 are working with Sinclair at Westtown right now, and we have 10 waiting to come on. I had a meeting, in fact, yesterday, trying to expand this to the private sector because we're going to hit capacity with our own team here pretty soon. But as it stands right now, by this time next year, we'll have approximately 18 people in the program.
That's great.
Great.
It's amazing to watch it grow, Commissioners. It started off with 2 or 3, and now we're moving towards 18. It's just, and we need more people in this space. So thanks, Chris, you, Luciana, I know Marvine's been involved in this, and Garth, the whole team. I know it's been a collaboration, so thank you for your work. And then, Commissioners, also, there is a doctor
I
in the
know.
house.
Okay.
I don't want to be
Glad
the
you
one to
did
say it.
I was gonna say
I don't want to
too.
be the one to say it, but we're fortunate, and Haley, don't let me steal thunder if you wanted to introduce Mike. But our own Mike Newsom, homeboy, X-Town in the house, fatherhood director, is now a doctor. And so congratulations, Mike. We are very,
Yay,
very proud of you.
Mike, why don't you come up and tell us what you got your PhD in? Sure.
Okay. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's an NEDZ. It's in leadership and organization in University of Dayton. So, long-time basketball fan of the Flyers. So good to be a Flyer now.
You're a Flyer.
Appreciate all your support and your recognition. Hopefully, to help me be a better leader and also show the fathers in our community the importance of education as well, which I think is something that oftentimes is sorely missed. So, again, thanks for the recognition and your support.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. The work that you do with fatherhood is so important, and I think you bring up a good point, why education matters, and we're just really proud of you. Thanks, Doc. Okay, so we have another congratulations. We're going to give a shout out to our very own Commissioner Carolyn Rice, who received the inaugural Leadership Ohio Impact Award for Professional Excellence. So this is a really big honor, and Leadership Ohio is a prestigious statewide leadership program that focuses on community engagement and making a positive impact on lives across the state. This particular award Carolyn won, the Professional Excellence Award, is for alumni who have reached the pinnacle of success in their careers, whether through groundbreaking or significant contributions to their field, notable achievements, or exemplary performance that sets them apart. So Carolyn, you want to tell us, I know you did Leadership Ohio a year ago or 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay, so tell us a little bit about it.
I am blown away.
Oh, we're proud of you.
Thank you. All of the people in this program are rock stars in their field. Very few of us are actually in government. They are, many of my class, and this has been going on for 30 years, so it's not just a brand new program, but they are just starting to give out awards. So to be in that first group, I mean, I'm just in shock. But it means the world to me, as you can tell, because to be recognized among people that I admire and respect so much in each of their fields, a girl like me just doesn't expect things like that. That's not why I do it, but it really is very, very, it touches my heart deeply.
Well,
It means much to me.
congratulations. When you did it 2 years ago, what was your, I can't remember, your focus was?
Mental health. We had, basically the program is a year-long program. You meet, it's much like Leadership Dayton, but it's for the whole state. And there were 42 individuals in our class. And I think about 4 were from our area. The rest are throughout Ohio. And I learned so much about our state. Each month was a different theme, just like Leadership Ohio, your history of your state. And it travels. In an ideal world, we were virtual because of COVID. And the only time we got together, believe it or not on Zoom, was when they came to Dayton. We had that short month where we thought it was okay, and then they shut us down again in COVID. That was August of that year. And so we only got to meet together that month, and we got to showcase Dayton and Montgomery County. And I will say that these 40 leaders walked away. Many, I don't agree with this, but they thought of Dayton as a drive-by city. That, you know, on your way to Columbus, you passed it, but you didn't necessarily, other than the Air Force Museum, there wasn't much to see here. But we showed them that they were absolutely, positively wrong, and they all changed their mind and said they would actually come back and explore, and thought that we, you know, I always say that we fight above our weight class. And so that was wonderful. But then at the end of the year, you have to do a project that's supposed to take 5 months. With there's 4 of you, and we took, you have to come up with something impactful in an area that you don't do in your normal day job. And honestly, before then, I wasn't that steeped in mental health, and so we chose teens and young adults stopping the stigma. And so we interviewed all of the Adamus or the Adamus equivalent across the state of Ohio. So I got all of Northwest Ohio to interview and talk to, and we came up with recommendations. And our whole point was for our classmates to be able to take that same knowledge into their organizations, and we could start this ripple effect of people stopping the stigma and doing something about it. And so that's led for me to now have that being one of my areas of focus. So I've talked too long, but you know me. I get passionate about things, and I'm very passionate about Leadership Ohio. I think it's a great program.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations again, well deserved.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, on another subject, this week is National Farmers Market Week. And I want to take a moment to say thank you to all of our local farmers and everyone who helps provide people in our community with fresh, nutritious food. Now, on Thursday this week, the 2nd Street Market, that would be the 10th, August 10th, is hosting Ambassador Tony Hall. And I'll be there as well as some others, so we're going to continue the conversation about increasing food access. So I'm looking forward to that as we continue to make strides in lessening food insecurity in our region. And speaking of that, our 13th annual Montgomery County Food Summit is November 16th. November is coming up.
And that's
right
going to be
around
here
the
before we
corner,
know it.
From 9 to noon at Sinclair. The Food Summit is where we address the local availability and affordability of food. So we're going to have more information as it gets closer to November 16th.
And on Thursday, what time are you
I
in
think it's
Ambassador Hall?
4:30 to, does it start at 4:30 or 5:30, Melissa? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Great.
4:30.
Okay, great, thanks. Carolyn?
And this is another project that I'm very passionate about. I am in Dayton Rotary, well, you all are too, as well as Paul. And I am the chair of our Dayton Rotary Peace Committee. Paul's also on that committee. And actually 2 years ago, we were part of a pilot. It's called Youth and Peace in Action, YPA. And we worked with high school students. It's a curriculum that you do online. And thousands of high school students across the southeastern part of the United States and the Caribbean have been in this program. It's expanding across the United States. And so we're part of the first ones in Ohio to take this up. And it's an awesome program that is just top notch. And we, along with the students, there was about 16 students, got certified in peace building or conflict resolution and all of these topics. So a very worthy program, and it's really sparked some kids to do some incredible work. And what's happening in other cities that is organic with youth who, after they go through this program, are determined to tackle tough issues that they see in their community. So there is a fee for schools, about $500 for the, and it can be for 10 or 100. It's not a class, it's an extra. But what our local district 6670 is offering, that we are paying the $500 for the first 10 schools that sign up and get kids involved. So I had the pleasure of going out to the kickoff for the local school districts that the Environmental Service Center had up in their northern center, and we are encouraging schools to sign up by August 31st if they want to get a free curriculum. And the program will actually kick off on International Peace Day on September 21st. It's very exciting. I could talk your ear off of like the amazing things the kids are doing across this country, that this program kind of sparks that energy to be the force, and it gives all of us great hope for them tackling some of these tough issues we all face every day. So I'm just here to advertise it because I think it's a pretty cool program.
Yeah, it's great. Thanks. All right. Well, if there isn't anything else, our next meeting will be right here, back at 1:30, next Tuesday, August 15th.
Great. Have a great week.
Yep.
I move to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.